the red in the, just to briefly, I was talking about the tree center, in the head center, is really challenging our own beliefs. Like usually in a conversation, ordinarily, we try to convince the other person of our point of view. We're trying to, no, this is like this, and with the red in the head center, if somebody has a better idea than mine, I fall in love with it. I say, wow, this is true. You're right. I'm learning from the other person. As soon as somebody has a better idea than mine, I throw away mine. And mine is rubbish at this point. I like your idea. It's really cool. It's that excitement to let go of my positions and take a new idea, not to make a position out of it. Say, okay, yeah, I had a position. I was limited. Your view is much, much more inspiring. It's so beautiful. We're open to new. And we grow, and our intelligence becomes so open because we are not attached to any dogma. Whatever is interesting, we like, wow, yeah, exciting. In the inquiry, this gives us the capacity, this red, also to be honest. And, sometimes we have some issues and we keep everything inside, some difficulties. And then we find a friend and we manage to open up. It takes a lot of courage to say my relationship, this and this, or whatever problem I'm having. It takes a lot of courage to be honest and to open up and to ask for feedback, maybe. But when we do that, it's amazing what happens. Maybe we don't get anything from the other person, but just the fact that we opened up does something, that we supported ourselves enough to stand up, show up as we are, even in something which is not beautiful to present, which is shameful. And the same in inquiry. The more you're honest in this self-inquiry that we do, the more you will get out of it. In the same manner, the more that you manage to open up in the exercise and expose something which is maybe not so comfortable. And I'm not saying you should be doing, this is a fact. And it's up to you to gauge how much you want to go with that and play with that. But the more you're honest, the more you benefit. It's like what they say, the truth will set you free. Truth is very powerful. And having the honesty to be truthful when things are not so maybe pleasant or nice to show is very powerful. So the red also, especially in the courage in the heart, it does not remove fears. It's like we think a courageous person has no fear, but it does not remove the fear. The fear is there, but we have the courage to do the step. We don't let the fear stop us. We acknowledge the fear, and then we are a little bit like finding the oomph to tell the person, I really love you. First time when we fall in love, the fear is there. But then we want it so much, the courage comes to go across that boundary of the fear and to speak up. Maybe we are stuttering a little bit. What is we saying? And the other person say, what did you say? We whispered it. And then we get a little bit of courage, a little bit extra courage, and we say, and it feels so good. And then we're phoning our friend, I told her I love her. And we feel so, and it's not only, and also can be something which is confronting someone, or saying, truth in a workplace or in a conflictual situation, showing up and just saying as it is. And then people look a little bit shocked sometimes, like, oh. And then again, when we go home, we just tell our parents, I did tell them. And then what did they say? Well, they listened, Wow. It feels so, it's so beautiful to allow ourselves to be honest and to be truthful. And we can do it in a very elegant way. It doesn't have to be conflictual. We can say, I see things in a different way. I respect your view, and we can be very honest in a very elegant way. Don't have to be reactive and confronting. We become confrontative when we suppress a lot, and then we may become aggressive. And then we'll talk about that tomorrow.